It was snowing the night my phone buzzed. A text lit up the screen, short, cold, and precise. Don't come for Christmas. You're not successful enough for our image. It was from my wife's mother, Regina Langford, a name that dripped money, pearls, and legacy. She always looked at me like I was temporary, a phase her daughter would eventually outgrow. I was from a modest family, built everything from the ground up, no silver spoon, just grit. I stared at the message in silence. Olivia, my wife, was already asleep, curled up with our dog beside her. I didn't wake her. I didn't reply, because she didn't know something. Neither did her mother. The next morning, I arrived early at the Langford family estate, not to argue, not to explain myself, but to sit in a boardroom on the 42nd floor of the Langford Tower, an empire built by Regina's late husband and desperately held together by her ego. They had a major deal on the table, the kind that could salvage their declining brand. They'd spent months trying to lock down a tech contract with the elusive CEO of Vanguard Systems, the name that was about to put Langford Holdings back on the map. They didn't know that man was me. I had remained anonymous during the talks, choosing to let my coup handle the face of negotiations. There were reasons for that, some strategic, some personal. I'd built Vanguard from scratch over 10 brutal years. I knew how people treated you differently when they thought you were just another guy. That morning, I walked into the meeting. Regina looked up, confused, then amused, then irritated. I thought we made it clear you weren't invited. I smiled gently. Oh, I'm not here for Christmas. Her legal team shifted in their seats. Then the door opened, and the lead negotiator from Langford's side walked in, flustered. Behind him was my coup. Apologies for the delay, he said, then looked at me. Sir, they're ready for you. Silence. Regina's lips parted. Sir. I walked to the head of the table and dropped the folder. I'm the CEO of Vanguard Systems. Let's begin. Olivia's face went pale. I didn't gloat, didn't smile. Just laid out the numbers, watched as Regina tried to recover her composure, and observed Olivia stare at her hands, no longer able to meet my eyes. But here's where the real story begins, because the moment the deal was about to be signed, I did what they never expected. I pulled the contract back. I've decided to withdraw, I said. Regina gasped. What? We're not interested in working with people who judge success by the cut of a suit or the size of a holiday spread. Olivia reached for my arm. Daniel, don't do this. I turned to her, voice calm. You knew about the message. She blinked. Her silence was answer enough. And it wasn't just the message. It was the way she had started dressing differently. Suddenly taking private Pilates sessions with some gym guy who was always texting her late. The hushed conversations. The increased charity events she had to attend alone. I wasn't a fool. 2 days before that message, I'd overheard her on the phone. No, he'll never find out. He's too busy pretending to be a businessman. I'll come over after dinner. She didn't know I was in the hallway. I didn't confront her then. I waited, observed, pieced together the truth. The gym guy wasn't just a distraction, he was a backup plan. A man her mother did approve of. Ambitious, they said. Connected. What they didn't know was that he was also reckless. The night after I pulled the deal, I sent an anonymous package to Langford Holdings, video footage from a hotel elevator. Olivia and her trainer, arms wrapped, kissing. Regina received it during their emergency board meeting. Her face fell. Public relations went into a frenzy. By the end of the week, their stock plummeted, and I went home, alone, packed my bags, left a letter. You traded a man who built an empire for one who clings to your mother's approval. I hope he teaches you how to love yourself, because I did until you decided it wasn't enough. I signed the divorce papers before Christmas Eve. And on Christmas morning, as I watched the snowfall from my mountain cabin, a single message came through, from Olivia. I made a mistake. Come back, please. I didn't reply, because some ghosts don't deserve closure. Some betrayals don't deserve a second chance. And some men don't stay quiet forever.